Hey guys, it's Ben here with Games Bulletin. I'm joined by Aaron. You're one of the developers of Foxbite,
Yes.
who made a game called Beat Your Meat, which never gets old saying. I've said it a couple of times this weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, our whole office is just riddled with puns. We've got a backlog of things we want to add in, and every single one is more stupid than the last. It's ridiculous.
So, as you can probably tell by the title, it's not a uber serious game. So why don't you explain to the people a little bit about what the game's about, how it plays?
Yeah. So in a nutshell, in Beat Your Meat, you basically play as a pig with a meat tenderizer, and you hit each other. So it's 2 to 4 players, and when you get hit, you shrink and you drop various pork products, so ribs, bacon, steaks, etc. And then when you pick those up, you get bigger, and at the end of the time limit, the fattest pig wins.
It's a pretty simple game, but there are some things that make the game a little bit more difficult, like the meat that comes in that gets dropped, and you have the pickups and stuff. So what were you thinking, like, when you thought of the pickups? Because you have like the meat spin, which is when you spin around with a tenderizer. So what was that process of kind of adding the power-ups and thinking of what to add?
So our process with the game is to basically first think of a pun, and then how we'd relate that pun to something you can do in game. So we sat down and we're like, okay, so power-ups, we think of something stupid. So we came up with meat spin, and we're like, cool, what can we do with meat spin? Let's just make the pig spin around with a hammer. And then we thought of some more. So we've got so the other one we've got in game in this build is the Meteor, which is a meteor made of meat that flies down and explodes and drops meat all over the battlefield. Some other ones we've got pegged back in the office on our development build. We've got the God Meat, which gives you a certain amount of invincibility, and we've also got Sausage Fest, which makes it rain sausages.
Okay, so in terms of the gameplay, is it very simple? Like, there's one mode, you just compete with one another until the time runs out, or are you going to have multiple ways of playing?
Yeah, so in this build we've just got the fattest pig game mode, but in the future builds we're hoping to get a couple of different things you can get going on, similar to any other party game you might have played. So we're looking at ones where it's 3v1, so 3 small pigs versus 1 giant pig locked at max size, adding in a couple of extra abilities for that game mode particularly. We're looking at a couple of really stupid stuff, like ones where you knock a ball around, and we've been talking about the idea of a stock mode as well, so similar to sort of a Smash Brothers type environment where you're playing to knock each other out of the arena fully. Yep.
So in terms of the development plan for the game, what's the plan? Are you hoping to release it at a certain time, at a certain platform, or are you just kind of winning it at the minute?
No, we've got a pretty solid plan in place, assuming some less stable parts of that plan pass on through. So at the moment we are just working on a PC build, and we've got that pegged for another year of development before we release. Then we're looking to get onto the consoles as well, which is something we're actively working on at the moment, getting in talks with the various console developers. But our main target really is to get it onto the Switch.
I was going to say, the Switch is like the perfect console for this game, where it's one shared screen. It's just so easy to have 4 people around the console and just do it that way.
Yeah, and it's a console that people have for games like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Smash Brothers, so everyone's got it purposely for games they can play, sat in a room with a group of people they know. So it's kind of that ideal setup, whereas, you're buying an Xbox or a PlayStation, you're usually buying it to play like Call of Duty or something online, which is part of why we're developing the online multiplayer, because we don't really want to lock people out just because they only have, say, one controller. Yeah.
So it's definitely a party game. When we was playing it, like the 4 of us that came to EGX, we was all playing it, and we thought this is just perfect to just chill out, play with people, and just be silly and have a good time. So you guys should definitely check out Beat Your Meat. And yeah, it's a good little party game. And anything you want to say before we kind of end the interview?
Yeah, if you come down and play it, we really hope you enjoy beating your meat with us.
There you go. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much, Aaron, for letting me interview you. And we'll see you guys next time.